Okay, it seems like I am live. Okay, so hello everyone. So once again, I'm gonna read another storybook, and this is a Champak, and this is in English. So I'm gonna read the English book. Obviously, I see there's some frame drops is happening, and why is that? Let me see. No, okay. So this is the Champak, and this is the 2006 edition. This is a March edition. Okay. So let's say Sweetie, this is a story, okay? Sweetie's tape recorder. There was a young, sweet, and little squirrel Sweetie who lived in Kananwan. Kananwan. She had sweet home on a she had a sweet home on a mango tree. Sweetie loved magic and songs. She had a small tape recorder. Every day on her way back home, every day on her way back home from her school, she listened to the song on her tape recorder. One day, one day, Sweetie was having her breakfast in the morning. Sunday, suddenly her friend Mona dear came running to her. She said, "You know, Sweetie, a painting competition is being organized in our neighboring Chitravan. What I have to do with the painting competition? I don't know. And I don't know any painting. Otherwise, I also otherwise also I am one interested in listening latest number. What? What I have to do with the painting competition? I don't know anything painting. Otherwise, also I am only interested in listening to latest numbers. Suddenly, said Sweetie carelessly. But Sweetie, there is an advantage, said Mona. Sweetie was a bit greedy as well. Whenever she sensed any kind of benefit, she used to get attentive automatically. Wait. Whenever she sensed any kind of benefit, she used to get attentive automatically. Sweetie became delighted and said, "Are you really telling the truth? Telling a truth?" "Of course, 100% truth. It has been announced in Chitravan that painter who will paint the best painting will receive an award of 100,000 rupees," said Mona in just one breath. Sweetie once was delighted to learn about prize money, but the very next moment she became very sad. "What happened, sister? Are you not happy?" asked Mona, who saw Sweetie sad. "No, I am happy, but I feel sorry because I don't know painting and drawing. Hence, I cannot win the competition," said Sweetie. "I wanted to tell you, and I have already told you. Let me leave. I have to tell other as well," said Mona, and she went away. Sweetie again began listening to song on her tape recorder after Mona left. Sweetie dozed, Sweetie, do, Sweetie do, dozed off while listening to the song. Hardly a few minutes must have passed. Suddenly, the tape recorder called Sweetie and said, "Sweetie sister, sweetie sister." What? Hardly few minutes must have passed. Suddenly, tape recorder Sweetie and Sweetie and said, "Sweetie sister, sweetie sister." Sweetie Squirrel looked everywhere, but beside the plant and tree, nobody was around. Suddenly, that voice came again. "I'm your friend, Tipu tape recorder, speaking to you." At that point, Sweetie looked at her tape recorder. A little later, tape recorder again said, "You want to practice it compet? You want to practice? You want to participate in competition, is not it? Yes, I want, but sweetie, stop. I understand that you cannot participate because you don't know how to draw or paint, said tape recorder laughingly. Yes, you are right, said sweetie. I will tell you a trick with a trick, sorry, trick. I will tell you a trick with which, besides participating in competition, you will win the prize money as well, said Tipu. Sweetie became intense. Guys, I'm having hard time to read because I'm having my nose closed. Wait a minute, let me do one thing. It might, I think this might help me. I don't know, can I do this or not? But I'm using a blanket. It's very cold over here, and this way I think I can save my, I will keep my body warm. I think I can do this, but I don't know how long I can do this. Okay, let's do this. Let me move my microphone over here so that you can hear me. So where I was? Yes, you are right, said Sweetie. I will tell you a trick with besides participating in competition, you will win the money prize money as well, said Tipu. Sweetie became intense Sweetie became instantly delighted and said, really Tipu? But how? You must have heard that these days you you must have heard that these days you can get cassette and CDs on any form art. These are made by famous artists. Sweetie, inter- Sweetie intervened and said, because but cassette would not hold any hand and teach me how to draw. Yes, it will teach you. Yes, it will teach you holding your hand, but you have to paint and draw by yourself, said Tipu. Tipu again explained, when you put on the cassette, you must keep a pencil, an eraser, a paper, and color with you. Tipu brother, the cassette moves at a fast speed, and then I said, sweetie, the specialty about this cassette is to give you instruction at an easy, understandable speed, said Tipu. Sweetie was happy. She she bought cassette from market which she can teach painting. Sweetie was happy. She bought cassettes from the market which can teach painting. After listening to the instruction 1 2 times, Sweetie made a beautiful drawing. She was excited to see her drawing. Now I can now I can participate and win the painting competition. Suddenly, Sweetie heard third third sound. She got up. She saw her tape recorder had fallen from the table. It had fallen it had fallen as her hand and it had fallen as her hand had hit the tape recorder and stopped. But tape recorder was still smiling. Sweetie realized that she had been watching a dream. Then her attention was drawn towards the table. She could not believe her eyes because herself had drawn a beautiful picture on table. Deep in her heart, Sweetie was thinking to tape recorder for the motivation. Deep inside her heart, Sweetie was thinking the tape recorder for motivating her. She had by then decided to participate in painting competition by held in Chitravan. Oh wait, what happened? So this is the end of the story. What happened doesn't make sense. Like, she participated. Had she won or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, it was not been explained here. The jungle king in the town. Once a lion and his family lost their way in the jungle. They it they inadvertently they inadvertently followed the road which led them to the town. The night had already fallen. The jungle was left way behind. The glittering lights of town were clearly visible. The lion was not able to understand where the jungle was. His cubs were also asking all kind of questions. After walking a little further, his children asked him when they saw electric bulb, "What are these? Which what are these which are giving light at regular distances?" The lion said, maybe they are little moons." Lion said, maybe these are little moons. The way we have a big moon in jungle. Lion and his family were walking down on the road. Everything was seems everything was still lighted as if the day had cracked. Car zoomed past at a good speed. The cubs which are following their mother asked the mother. Wait, cubs which are following their mother asked the mother. What? Lion and his family were walking down on the road. Everything seems everything was seen lighted as if the day had cracked. Cars zoomed past at good speed. Cubs which are following their mother asked the mother, "What are these low flying objects which are emitting light as well?" The lioness replied, "Your papa had just told you that these are small moons on the road. Maybe they have fallen stars." Suddenly, the lion stopped. The lioness and her cubs and their cubs also stopped. The lion jumped into the bushes and ordered his family to jump as well. The lion asked them to keep hiding and remain silent. They all were surprised as to what had happened. A little later, two men passed by in front. A little later, two men passed by in front of them. The lion again came on the road. "Papa, why did we hide?" asked Kid. "Who were those two fellows?" The lion said, "Son, those were men. But why should we fear them? In jungle, the elephant, horse, hippo, everybody afraid of us. Are they more powerful?" The cub asked again. The lion said, "No, no, no, son. They were not more powerful. They have this long pipe which with they can even kill us." Suddenly, okay, they were talking about the gun, I think. Suddenly, a car- caravan, caravan passed behind them. They saw many horses, elephant, camel, and caravans. They were wearing colorful garlands around their necks. Behind them followed the bears and monkey, tiger in cages, which the kids saw two small cubs in cage. They shouted, "Look at our friend Bunty and Bubbly." The lion scolded them, "Keep quiet, you fool, otherwise we too will land on this cage." Lion and the lioness were worried their children were asking too many questions. They decided not to go any further as it was not safe. They decided to hide under the bridge on the drain. They had hardly settled down when a witch came over with her children. She was subscribed to she was surprised to find the lion and the family at her own territory, but she understood everything quickly. She extended her hand of friendship, and the lion also expected her as his friend. His children also started playing with the pups. The lioness explained the bitch how to lost their way in jungle. The bitch assured them, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." The cubs were hungry for a long time night and since the night and had started demanding food. The bitch provided herself as a good friend. "I will be back shortly," said Bridge. Which when she returned, she was carrying a big bread packet in her mouth. She gave the bread to cubs. They ate two bread slices each and had some water and went to sleep. The lions should not sleep. She asked the witch the way out, which could lead them back to jungle. The witch advised her to wait till fall of night. She told the lioness, "There is a river nearby which flows down to jungle. I will take you all there when it gets dark and you can easily get into the jungle." The lions asked the witch, "Tell me one thing. A little earlier, a carnival passed by, which had many people like us. They were caged." The witch laughingly said, "Oh, it were circus carnival. The animals in circus are caged and trained to put up the show before the audience. They remained hiding. They remained hiding when they grew up further. When it when it grew further dark, the beach led their guests to the river bank." One thing is not clear, like these stories are not complete, I think. But don't worry about the chapters because these chapters are not like that. But I'm not missing anything here. There's no page missing here, so not to worry about it. There's a story, I think. This is a poem, I think. My Tommy. Tommy is my pet. They were my Tommy. Tommy is my pet. They were his seats ideal. Get my newspaper every morning. Loves children right from morning. And if comes any thief, bark loudly at thief. Accompanies grandmother on her walk. Call grandfather join for walk. Mixes with all with family like a member of family. Everybody love him dear, but Tommy is my dear. Okay, so this is the next chapter. I think this is the next chapter. Second intelligence. Foxy Waxen was very intelligent. With her frame, with her Oxy or Foxy, Foxy. Okay, when her frame reached the king's seer sing of Sundarvan, he thought of personally testing her intelligence. He he ordered his mister to present her in his court. Next day, Foxy appeared before the king. The king said, "I have heard that you are very intelligent. Can you dodge anybody by using your intelligence? It is all because of your blessing, but as such I never fool anybody. The animal get fooled on their own," Foxy said politely. "Still I want to see your wonder," said King Seer Singh smiling. "You are our king. How can anybody fool you? As such I cannot show any wonder. Actually, your honor, I have two type of intelligence with me. The first one, I use it every day. The second one, I use it to fool others. While on other way that your court, I have never had any idea that I would require a second type of intelligence. Hence, I did not carry my second intelligence. If I have your permission, then I can go home and get my second intelligence. The other animals present in the court were surprised at her submissions. It was for the first time they came to know that she had second type of intelligence. King Seer Singh immediately ordered Foxy to go home and get her second intelligence. Foxy jumped and came out of King's court. When Foxy failed to turn up against after a lot of time, King Seer Singh dispatched his head constable Ballu Ram to Foxy house. Ballu Ram returned and reported that Foxy was not traceable. King Seer Singh became very angry. He immediately passed an order to that cunning Foxy to pursue produced before him in court latest by next day. The next day, Foxy was arrested and produced before the king. Foxy, you have cheated your king. You lied and went away without returning back as promised by you. You kept everybody waiting for you. King Seer roared angrily. Foxy, with folded hand, said, Your Honor, I myself have shouted your permission. But how the king but how? Asked the king. Fox said, Your Honor, yourself asked me to prove my smartness, and to prove the same I had talked about second intelligence. As such, nobody could have two type of intelligence, and everybody knows that this fact. Still, you ordered me to get second intelligence. I had no option left open for me. Now you yourself decided and tell me I fooled anybody? They themselves get fooled on their own. King Foxy's here felt very much ashamed to note Foxy's logical reply. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I will keep rest for next time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep rest story for the next time. Let's see how many chapters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have read 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there are total of 12 chapters. No problem. I'm gonna read it. So next 2 3 days I'm gonna complete this book, I think. Yeah, I like it. These are the small stories, not big one. Sometimes it's inspiring, but not all the time. Sometimes these are very childish, but what can I expect? These are really a child book. So which I'm reading it is a child book. So expecting more than that is foolishness. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. And these days I'm having cold, so that's why I am not able to pronounce some words properly. And although these are not difficult words, but still, my nose are closed. I'm having cold, so that's why. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.